everybody, Tiger Moth here, or Tiger Moth resin should I say, Sandra. Today I'm going to try and do a turtle. I've basically just painted on mica powder, just for a base. I've never done it this way before, so don't know if it's going to work. I've got my sort of like goldy colour for the sand, and then I've got a blue-green, and then got a shiny blue, and then sky blue, and then I've mixed together blue and black to try and make it dark. Whether it's not going to work, I don't know. Also Cast and Craft, I think I've put 15 drops in there. That's going to be for the waves. And I've also got a mixture of shells and starfish and things I'm going to put in. So I've mixed up my resin for a change. I'm actually ready to go, basically. Right, so I'm going to mix this in, put this in. Don't want too much sand. The dark blue is not going to be needed too much. Basically, none of them are going to need that much. I'm going to put one coat on, and then I will probably put another clear coat on top, or another very thin coat on top. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it exactly. Cast and Craft for the waves. People have been doing experiments and things, and Cast and Craft is one of the best to use. So as before, I've always said, make sure your mica's all mixed up nicely. You don't want all the blobs. I suppose it doesn't really matter for the sand, because you get the wet bits as well as the dry bits, don't you? But I don't want that. I want it nice. So make sure that's all mixed up. I hope you've enjoyed the videos I've done. I've enjoyed making them. This is my hobby. I've got a full-time job, so I don't do it every single day. I have got a Facebook page for Tiger Moth resins. I got stuff on there. If anybody was interested, then they could buy it if they wanted to. I won't do an Etsy shop or anything like that. This is, as I said, this is just really my hobby. So that's that one done. Don't know if this is going to be enough in here, in the colour wise. But yeah, like, oh, excuse me, I've got itchy nose. I haven't got my respirator on again because obviously I'm talking to you, and I need you to be able to hear what I'm saying, obviously. So, oh, that's there's no colour to it, literally no colour to it. I think I better put a bit more in. Yeah, that would do. See how that goes. Excuse my arm, I'm expert at putting my arm in the way. Hopefully I've managed to do the camera in the right place this time. I'm not no David Bailey. Those of you who are old enough to know who he is. Those who aren't, he was a professional photographer. World famous photographer. I certainly ain't a David Bailey. Still pretty clear. Oh well, never mind. It'll do for now. We'll try it. I've only put like little tiny bits inside because I thought, well, I don't want it solid because I want them to mix nicely. Plus I thought, well, I've got this on the bottom as well, so this is gonna enhance the colours. Oh, that's a big word for me, enhance. To write that down. But yeah, I don't want it really sort of like thick. I might do a second coat, do a thin again, and it gradually builds up the colours. But this is the bit that is the slow bit, the boring bit. So if you don't want to watch me stir in my old mix-up, then please fast forward. I know it can get boring, especially when somebody's got loads of different colours. I actually got into doing resin in the lockdown. I had a bereavement, and instead of like going into the computer, I decided I'd try resin. I kept seeing it on Facebook, and I thought, oh, that does look good. It looks really good. You can make some really pretty stuff. So I thought I'd have a go. My daughter loves it that much that 90% of what I've made, I've ended up giving it to my daughter. But yeah, I think they make brilliant presents. I've just given my friend some coasters. That's one of the videos you saw. That was her 30th birthday present. So yeah, I think it's a very good way of, well, it's a good hobby. It's keeps your mind occupied. I get quite excited about having to demold it to see what it's come out like, because as I've said so many times, I am no artist. If I'm going to draw a person, it's a stick person. It's a matchstick person. I can't draw to save my life. My brother's the one that can draw, not me. But I just like doing it. I love seeing the people's faces, and you know, when they get the gift, or you know, things like that. Or I just love doing it. So right, I'll shove that there. Okay, right, so here we go. First of all, I'm going to put I'll put the sand down first. Over there. Okay. Bleeding animal ears. It's probably where I've had the cat and the dog on me, and now it's just going all over my stuff. Maybe I shouldn't keep cuddling the animals. Nah, I like my cuddles. I like my cuddles. Alright, so that's the sand. Okay, so I don't think I want to put stuff in there yet, so let's have a look. Right, we'll go to the blue-green. Stick this one in. I think I might, if I've got too much of the colours, I'm just going to automatically stick them in my hearts. Right, push that back, because the little barnacle is, whoops, nearly slipped. Sorry people. The little barnacle is moving. Right, now I should go for the shiny blue, because I got a funny feeling this is all going to start just pouring into each other and taking over everything. Okay, that's that blue. Now we go for the sky blue. Oh, push, 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 push. That's it. I don't know if my hand's in the way. If it is, I do apologise. probably have enough for one coat. Then I'll probably have to give it another coat. I'll do that tomorrow when this is dried. And I've noticed that the sand is gradually creeping up there. That's my dark blue. Oh, that's all of that blue. Okay, so let me get one of my sticks, which I think was my sand. Oh, how annoying. That's the only problem with resin. It does what it likes. You want to put it somewhere, it doesn't want to stay there. Never mind, we'll leave it as that for a minute. Let's put some waves in. Actually, no. Yes. I'll put some waves in. And all I'm doing, I'm not touching the bottom. All I'm doing is literally putting it up the top, at the top. It's going to be a very stormy beach. Very stormy. I want this one thicker. Right, like that. And then, ooh, stay in there you. I'm going to put my pot gun on this time. Oh dear, take the knot out. Okay, do that one. That one in. Right, okay. I only put it onto level 1. And as you can see, it's already starting to move. But you heat it up and you get them to move, you get them to blend in. And somewhere, yeah, I thought so. Let me find me little pink and like a thing. Oops. Yet again, another bleeding animal hair. They just love my resin. Right, okay. That big blob. Leave it as that for the moment. As I said, I will be putting some more on tomorrow anyway. I'm going to put these in. Don't know where I'm going to put them though. Do like my shells. Gonna have to go down my daughter's. No, that's not going to work there. Ooh, it's going to fall off my fingers. I'm going to have to go to my daughter's and say, come on, we've got to go down the beach. Try and let some of the air out from underneath it. See, the problem with some of these shells is they disappear. So I think the rest of them I might leave. That one will be alright. And here will be alright. But I think the rest of the little ones I think I'll put on tomorrow, because they're going to disappear otherwise. And what we want is this water to come down around the shell. Drag it down, drag it round. More. It's just playing around with your colours on this one. It really is. I mean, tomorrow when I put some more on, I will do another load of waves. That'll be another layer of them as well, because these are all sort of like just disappearing. Yeah, I should just give them another quick flick over. Very stormy sea. There you go. So let's give that a quick blast. Now with this, I want to try and get I want to try and bring the white down into the shells. So hopefully when it drags back, it laces a little bit and it looks like it's the water going back up. Right, turn it up. Sort of looks like it. Right, oops, yeah, that'll do. Okay. So tomorrow, I'll leave that as it is. And tomorrow I shall, oh, sit over there you. You're going to end up burning something. I will end up putting another coat on. I'll leave the colours out so I know what I've got. Yeah, I'll put another coat on, and then I will probably put the other shells in. If not, then what I will do is wait for the next day and then put a clear coat on top, because I don't like when it all disappears underneath the resin. There you go, that might work a bit better. It looks like it's been, you know what I mean? Right, so that one's going to stay as it is. So get my cover that up, make sure there's no cat ears or dog ears in it. No, but this is going to be mine anyway, so I'm not really bothered in a sense, but I shall cover that up. And now I shall just put whoops, resin in these, only a little bit. Don't think you can see, can you? Let me turn you that way a little bit, just so you can see what I'm doing in the corner. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully, because I can't. Hang on. See if I can bring you over a little bit. Okay. There. Right. Okay. So it's only a little bit. just a smidgen, just to finish off what I've got in my little mixing bowl. I think these are a bit thicker than I thought they was going to be. You're getting 2 in 1 here. Right, okay. I'm going to have to find something else to put that in. It's getting too thick. Right. With this, I'm just going to, I don't know, it's just dropping straight away anyway. It's not going to do anything. So these aren't going to be much copper, I don't think. I don't know if you can see, but straight away as soon as it hits the resin, it's just dropping straight down, so it won't do nothing. I suppose I can have a go at swirling it with the little silicone stick, because then I know it won't damage my mould, but I don't think this is going to come out as much. Probably just a blue mess, but still, that's fine. That's the way it goes. It's the old saying, that's the way the cookie crumbles. It's just basically wasting all, not wasting, but using up my resin. I can always use these if I need to in something. If they turn out quite pretty in the end, then I can always make them into a key ring. You know, give them to friends, family, whatever. Let's just put a couple of dots of white in there and all. Oh, come on, dot off. I think I'm really going to get a lot out of this anyway. Oh, let's go swishy. Let's swish it around like that. That's better than dots, in it. Swish it around. Oh, sweating. I'm going to have a go at doing some of the actual jewellery with it as well. I've got some jewellery moulds, because like when I first started doing resin, I went for the jewellery moulds. So I've got like the earrings and the pendants and things. So really I should have a go at doing that as well. These are going to look a mess, I think. I will come back in about an hour's time when they're sticky, and I shall give them a quick swirl round. So obviously now it's not the time. And usually you get the bit where you pick it up like this, and if it leaves a string, you know it's time to you can swirl it. But when it's runny like this, there's just no point. Might as well put this lot in. I'll just use it all up. We're going to get swirled around anyway. Oh, there's a little bit left in that one. basically it. Basically empty. Oh look, there's a bit of sand in there. Oh, I'm just clear in there. I'm a numpty. I am a numpty. Right, I don't know what. Let's put a bit in there. That's it. Stir the sand in. Now pour it. Probably won't make any difference whatsoever. So, done. And as I've only got a little bit of resin left, that up there. Let me find a little tiny. My beads or my feathers? My feathers, I think. No, I know which ones. Where is it gone? Right. Goes. I don't know if you can see that, can you? That's my feathers. That's a big mould of feathers. That I got, there you go, you can see a bit better now. This I got actually from Amazon, and it came as a wind catcher, and it had all these extra feathers to it. And I thought that was quite a good buy, quite a good deal. Let's see, what should I put? Let's have a violet one. Oops. You are supposed to not measure it out, but be a bit more careful how you do things, but I don't care. So this one is going to be violet. Not many birds have violet feathers, but who cares? Who cares? Let's do this big one. Do that little one, shall we? Oops. Splot. Splot, splot. I think that's big enough to do the big one. I think there's enough in there to do the big one. So, with the big one, oh, I should have saved some. See if I can squish some in here. I don't know if this will work. It might be too much purple now. But if I shove that in there, more purple in there. Sorry, talking to myself and not talking to you. That's my bad. Sorry. That's that one. And then I want, where do I see my baby blue? My baby blue can go in this one. No, which is the one I've just put all the bleeding. This one in it, I think. Just need to put it in the wrong one. Baby blue. There's quite a bit of See, when it comes to the mica powders, people say you mustn't go over 10%, 5% or whatever of your resin. But I've been heard that if you're doing mica powders, it's not so bad because they're powders, they're not liquids. So when they sit there and say, oh, you're only allowed 10%, when it comes to a mica powder, you can put more in it. So that's a good thing. Oops. Cool. Very accurate, isn't I? I splatter it everywhere. And again, never mind, I'm going to do it that way so it goes up and down the sides. Oh, you're having extras in here, aren't you? Most people, they would turn off and just go off and do their own little bits, I think. But I sit there and think, I've got the stuff, you've seen me make it up, I might as well use it in front of you. Not only that, I get to talk to you more. You see what an idiot I am, really. Right, that's my blues. Let's get me purple, violet, whatever it's called. All mixed in. See, if you, I don't know if you can see the hearts now because I can't see the camera properly, but all the colours have dropped right to the bottom. There's none floating at the top at all. Which is a shame, but that's the only problem with this resin. It doesn't seem to thicken up like some of the ones I've seen people using. Oh, surprise, surprise. I've actually not just gone splot and it gone everywhere, she says. Oh, look at that, it's all mixing in now. Last time I tried something like this, what I'd done is actually painted the mica on. So, oh well, that's it. It's all gone. That's my resin gone. Just get up in the corners. Come on, up here you. You're in the corner. That's it. Hopefully, excuse me, that will look better once it's dried. So, as these are just my little bits, and I'm not that bothered, I'll just go spritz, spritz. I don't know if you saw, but all the bubbles disappeared. If you're using alcohol inks, you cannot use, you can use your alcohol spray, but whatever you do, once you've sprayed them, do not put a flame to them, because that is going everywhere down there. Don't put a flame to them, because believe me, I've done it and it catches fire and you have to blow very quickly to stop it. Hopefully that'll be right now. Don't know why. Sometimes when you get your moulds, because they're the ones I go for, they're not from Mould and Shapes or anything, they're from Amazon, they're the cheaper moulds out of them all. You'll find that the actual moulds are not equal, they're not level. So even though you've got it on a level table, it's actually the mould itself that is not level. So when you fill it up, it looks like it's okay, but then you get things like what I'm picking off, which is overflow from where the mould is actually tilting. Hopefully that will be fine now. Oh, I can see a bubble. I can see a bubble. That's it, gone. That's the bubble gone. There's nothing on them. See, take my gloves off. Bring you back round. Let's see what we're doing. Right, so when it comes to the turtle, I don't know if I take that off for a minute. If you look, the white has gone it's dropped basically, so it's gone underneath. So if I put some on tomorrow and do the white again, hopefully it will give it like a more of a 3D depth sort of thing. And it's got glitter in it somehow. I don't want glitter in it. That's probably off my cake cover. But yeah, so there you go. I shall see you tomorrow. I shall demold my feathers and my hearts with you. When it comes to this, I will probably put another coat of colour and the white waves. So I shall see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye. Hiya, I'm back again. I've remembered to mould these for you. We do this first and then I'm going to go and do my turtle. I've mixed up my resin and I'm waiting for that to sort of like just settle down a bit, get rid of the bubbles. So let's try these first, okay? So these were the feathers for the dream catcher. So there's one. Where's the camera there? Cute. There's two. It's cute. I love the details. I will do these with mica powders and do them totally different. And the big boy. Oh, he's turned out lovely. I like him. Don't know if you can see properly. I like him. I like that very much. So if I do it with mica powders, I've seen them do it on YouTube, and they will paint it in here and then they will take like the top coat off, so the underneath has got the colour but the top like hasn't, and then they will turn around and put another colour on the top, so when you take it out it's like two-tone. So I'm going to try that, but I like that. It's a bit of overspill, as I said when I was doing it. As you can see, a little bit of overspill. Basically, the mould isn't straight. If you actually look at the mould, you can see it's thicker this end than it is this end, and only by a little tiny bit, but it makes the difference. That's why it started going over. Now, if you remember with these, I put these in and everything just fell straight to the bottom. But let's have a look. I did swirl them. Nothing really to write home about. Got a big dip at the back where I've not filled them or anything. That's one. Yeah, there's not really a lot to write home about. You can't really see a lot. Maybe it would have been better if there was different colours, but it was just what was left over from doing the turtle. So that's that side. Don't know if you can see that. I think they're basically all going to be the same. They've got big, like, extra bits here. This is basically where I've swelled it, and the resin has gone up the side of the mould and just basically stuck to the mould. That's easy remedied. And there's that one. One there. And the last one. This is a lovely deep mould. This is actually, I think if I remember rightly, it was a cake, like a cake mould or something for little buns. I just basically, I don't always get everything off the internet. I sometimes like go down the range, or in England this is the range, or Home Bargains, B&M, even the pound shop sometimes, and they have little silicone moulds, usually a lot cheaper than on the internet. So sometimes I get them, depends on which ones they've got. Every time I look at the moment, I've basically got them all. So, right, so turtle, let's try and get you back to where you're supposed to be. I can't exactly see what's going on. Right, hopefully, well, I'm not going to tell you exactly what happened then, because put it this way, you all fell. I lost my phone. I've only got a cheap, what do you call it, selfie stick that's got the stand at the bottom, so it's not very steady. So you lot went for a ride. I think it's still too not right. I will probably cut this bit out. Is that better? Can you see better now? Let me see, that way. There you go. Hopefully that's better. I've just lost, I put ink in there, the Blanca ink, and I've just basically tipped it out. Luckily, onto the puppy pad, so it's not on the floor or down my side or anything like that. So, where's it gone? I'll put some more in. It's only Pinata Blanca. I think that's how you, Blanco. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I'm just putting some in there. And that's it. Right. Let me put this resin into one of these. Just into one of my little pots. I can't see if I've got you in screen all the time, so I do apologise. Okay, so let's have that there. We will put some in here, the white. Let's give that a stir. I've seen some beautiful, beautiful sea resin art being done. Just amazes me how people can do it all. It really does. Right, I'm going to leave that for there for a minute. And with this, if I put the more sand colour in, it's going to gradually cover all these up and I'll lose them. So all I'm going to do is put some more clear in. Then if it covers them, it doesn't matter, you can still see them, which is what I want. I don't want them all hiding. So, that in there. Go away, midgy fly. Oh, sorry, I've got a midgy fly flying around. Right, okay, so I'm going to do that first. And then, oh, I want that up a little bit more, don't I? Right, okay. Okay, let's try this. So, this is a different way of doing it. I have never really done it this way, so I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. I don't know if I've got the right consistency of my white. but I'm just going to put loads in there. All my whites in. Nice big waves. Hopefully it'd be nice if it actually sort of like went round some of the shells and worked that way. Guys, sat in the front room and I'm watching telly and I'm thinking I am so bored of watching this screen. It's just nothing on telly half the time. Right, so I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to plug in my thingy, my heat gun. Right, so here we go again. Right, you're going to have to excuse the noise. No, you're not, because I haven't turned it on. Helps, doesn't it? Right, there you go. And all it is my heat gun. And I'm just going to move it around. It gradually heats it all up, and then it moves around a lot better. Trying my heart. Right. Let me sort this out. Oh dear. Right, where are you now? There. Guess what's going to get cut out? Because you don't want to see my ugly mug. Right, here we go. Okay, so that up there, keep that cool. Okay, so that's one lot. Now I'm going to put in, what am I going to put in? What am I going to put in? I'm going to put in a little bit of the blue-green. I've got a little tiny bit left of resin in here, so I'm just going to put some in here. Just do it this way. I don't want it really dark because I've got the colours underneath, so we don't really need it dark. It's just to give it a bit of colour, push that back, that white back, hopefully. At the moment it's all gradually going up towards the dark a bit. I don't want it that quite like that. Right, excuse me. Right, stick it in there and put it along the top, and it should push things back. Okay, that's that one. Because obviously I'm going to put something else, other waves or whatever I expect. So that was a very pale colour, so that's fine. So then we can go to the next colour, which should have been this one. But I'm going to skip the shiny blue and just put the sky blue in. Yet again, don't want loads. Oops, caught my glove in the lid. Give it a good stir. Mix that mica in properly. Right, okay. Put that to, let's go here. Hopefully it's going to push the other one back down. I need to push it down. Okay, so the next one, might as well use the same pot, it all gets mixed in together anyway, is the blue, dark blue, and I will put a little bit of black just to make it that real darker blue. Not too much though. There, just enough in a sense to change the colour to the darker blue, like that. See? I think you can see. Okay, not a lot, because black can take over. And I might have put too much in. Oh, typical Sandra. Oh dear, never mind. Let's see what it looks like. No, that's fine. That's fine. Right. Now this one will go up the top here. And hopefully, if I put it all around the edge, it should push the others back down a little bit. And then, because obviously that's still not filled up my turtle. I mean, my last colour will be clear. And I want these sort of like mixed in a bit. So I've seen them go like this. Oh, I'm trying to be professional and I'm not. I've seen the others, they've sort of like squish it in like this, mix it all up, make it look like it's the water. If you're going to do this, I think that one of the best things to do is sit and watch so many different people. I've watched so many. One of my favourites is Sharon from Vivid Days. Amazing what she does. Claire, Crafty Corner, Steve McDonald, Sherry, no, it's Sherry Morton. Who else do I watch? Oh, I can't think. Oh, Wendy from Toonpish. I can't think now who else I watch now, but I watch quite a few. A bit more down here. And I even watch, even though I don't do it, Nick I can never remember his name, but he's does wood turning, but he makes things out of like the resin, and then he turns the wood, what he's made it, you know, turns the wood. He makes something out of the resin and then he'll actually turn it, and it's just amazing what he comes out with. I mean, I watched him make a kettle once. Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm just separating it all again. Hopefully I don't want it all sort of like bunched up. I want it going in nicely. I've not done something right. I know I haven't, but there's something I've not done right. It's something to do with the white, and I know I've done it wrong somehow. Don't know how I've done it wrong, but I know I have. But that's a very rough sea, isn't it? Right, just faff-arsing around now. Just don't want them. Right, I mean, if I do this, you can put it exactly where you want it to go, and then you come back and it's all changed, and you think, wow, see, look, I'm losing my starfish there, which you don't really want to lose. You can see it's a starfish. I've lost that starfish nearly, and that shell there, so you know, it's hit and miss in a sense on a lot of them. To do something where you want it sticking out, you've got to have the big ones. But yeah, I don't know what this is going to look like once it's dry, but that will be that. And then I will I probably will put just maybe one more coat over the top. I don't know, I might leave it as it is and just leave it like that. But if I do put another coat on, it will just be clear. That will be it, clear. I might, depending on these so-called waves, which I don't think are going to be really very good, I might put some waves in. I don't know. It's funny because I've made a couple of these and they've actually looked quite good. This one, I've put too much white in it, and I know I have. Still, never mind. Good job it's mine. My daughter loved hers. She's got hers hanging up in her bathroom. So yeah, so I shall leave that to dry and see what happens. They're all clean, so they can be moved. Over there. I shall take my micas away because I've got to put them away. Clean them bits up. Right, so I shall just cover that up, and I shall see you for the reveal. Thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up. If you like my videos, please subscribe. I don't know if there's a bell, notification bell. I don't see it, so I don't know. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Good morning. I've decided I'm not going to put anything else on this. I'm going to leave it as it is. It's for me, so it's going to go on my bathroom. So we're going to do my old dip. If you excuse my dressing gown. Not long been up. Got my cup of tea sat on the side. Oh, you're still a bit wobbly. It's still a bit flimsy. So I've got to be careful because obviously it's not been quite, 24 hours. But I'm happy with basically what it is. If I put too much more on, especially any colour, I'm going to lose it. I've already started losing my starfish there, and I'm sure I put some starfish over here and they've gone. So I'm not putting no more on. There you go. There. Oops. Don't know. Maybe that was better way for you. Don't know. I might be upside down now. I'm not sure. But there you go. There's my turtle. Yep, the edges are rough, but that's fine. I can always get me edger, trim that down, or just leave it as it is. It's going to go on the wall or on the windowsill or somewhere. So I'm happy with that. On the back, you can see where I've painted done the colours. These, I think, are the whites that have come through. But other than that, I'm happy with that. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll have to leave this laying flat so it doesn't curl in any shape anyway. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.